Hey everybody and welcome back. Today I have a brow review for you. You guys know I love my Holy Grail brow product, which is, say it with me, the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer in the shade Blonde. So, whenever I saw that Revlon had come out with their own brow product that is kind of similar to that one, I said, yes ma'am, I need that. So I immediately bought it and I wasn't sure what to expect with it. I figured it could either go really well or really bad. Now, I'm not going to compare the two really in depth because I do have a full review of the Maybelline one further down my channel. I will link it in the description box below if you would like to see that one. But that is my favorite brow product of life. It is the only brow product that I use, and I don't do anything else with my brows. I like them to look very bushy and kind of, you know, a little bit tamed, but not, you know, sculpted. I don't like them to look solid color. I have a specific brow type, and that's just how I like mine to be. You guys, can I just, this lip product is the worst. It's so gross right here. I can feel it. For reference, it is the, Nude Sticks in Greystone. Ooh, it's terrible. Terrible. And I topped it with a gloss and it's just, it's really, this is going to be a fun video because I can feel it and I hate it. So anyway, I digress. This is the Revlon Color Stay Brow Mousse. I got mine in the color Blonde, and it is kind of a similar color to the Maybelline Blonde. But the Maybelline Blonde is a little bit more cool toned and taupey, whereas I feel like this one, while it's still cool toned, it's just a teensy bit warmer than the other one. So for me, it's not my ideal match, but it works. It's not terrible by any stretch of the word. Now, this product does say on the packaging that it is for medium to full brows. If you have sparse brows, this product is not made for you. And I feel like the Maybelline one is the exact same way. It's not really made for sparse brows. You need to have something to work with already in order to get the most out of these products. So if that is your brow type, let's get into whether this would be good for you or not. This is what the applicator looks like. It is in this pen format, not a tube format. And this is the applicator. It's just a teensy little rubbery thingamabob on the end of it. And you twist the bottom. You twist the bottom to bring up the product through the pen at the end. There are two little spouts or openings on one side and two openings on the exact opposite side for a total of 4 openings on 2 sides of this wand. Now, if you can see, it is kind of crudted over around the top of it right there. This does get messy whenever you put it on. It will get all over the pen all the way up to here. That's a little bit of a pain. You have to try and like wipe it off after every use. Now, I will say that I don't love the application format of this. I feel like the fact that the pen is thick and then you have this kind of tapered end on it, it does make it difficult to touch your brows with the end of it without touching the pen to your already made up face or your brows that still has wet product in it. So it can get a little bit messy. It's a little bit tricky to use. I don't love that part of it. Now you can see this is from leftover from the last time that I used it. There is a ton of product that cakes up on here. And if you go a few days without using it, the holes will plug up. So I would suggest taking a makeup wipe and just kind of cleaning it off after every use. You are going to lose some product that way though, but if it keeps a little bit more clean, that might be the way to go. Let's get into the formula real quick. The Maybelline formula does have actual fibers in it, which help to volumize your brows. The Maybelline is the product that I am wearing today in my brows because this one is not my favorite, unfortunately. But I will insert pictures of how this actually looks on my brows so that you can see kind of the difference compared to how it looks here and in the Maybelline video that I already posted. So the formula is just a kind of cream formula. It says it's a mousse. It doesn't come out of the tube like a mousse. It just comes out like a kind of liquidy cream. It's not super watery, it's not super thick, it's just kind of a middle of the road cream formula. This says that it will last 24 hours, or I should say up to 24 hours, which is a crock of you know what, because really if it lasts 1 hour, they're gonna say, well, it lasts up to 24 hours. That means from 1 second to 24 hours. So claims like that kind of annoy me because it's a little bit open-ended. It's a bit open-ended. So take it with a grain of salt. This lasts at best 8 hours on me, and I do have oily skin. So if you have dry skin, that may, you know, give you a little bit extra time, a little bit of extra lasting because you don't have the natural oils mixing with it. But on me, even with my best primer, my best setting spray, it lasts 8 hours. And at the end of that 8 hours, my brows are already falling down. I can still feel the product in my brows, but they're not in the place that I put them whenever I first started. So that was a bummer. The lasting power is just not that great. The formula, I feel like, has a lot of oil in it or something. I don't still have the box to look at the ingredients, but it feels very much, oh God, it feels very much like one of those cream to oil type of products, just in general skincare products or whatever you want to use that is like that. And I feel like that does really affect the staying power. So staying power is not great. The Maybelline one will stay on all day, no problems. My brows aren't going anywhere whenever I use it. Now, the other thing about this product is that whenever you're putting it on, and I think I do have pictures of this also, it kind of tends to bunch up on your brow hairs. And whenever you're putting it on, you'll get like these little balls of product kind of just sitting there, and you got to kind of like brush them away. And sometimes as you're putting it on, they'll ball up and then just fall down your cheeks or on your clothes. And that's not fun. You have to be very, very careful about wiping it away also, because it will immediately smear into your skin or your clothing. So I don't know what is up with that. I think, again, it goes back to there are formulation issues with this. It is too much of an emollient formula for it to really do its job. So overall, this brow product was really, really disappointing. I wanted to love it, but there's just so much to hate about it that I just can't bring myself to do it. The other thing is that it takes a lot of clicks to actually get enough for your brows. I would say to do both brows, I have to do between 10 and 12 clicks, which is about 5 to 6 clicks per brow. And already I've only used this for about 3 weeks, and not even every single day of the week. It's feeling very light. I feel like I'm getting toward the end of this lifespan on this. I think it's going to run out soon. And I feel like for a brow product to only last like basically a month, not even using it every day, that's kind of crappy. My Maybelline one lasts longer than that, and I will wear that thing like every single day because I love it and it's so easy. This one takes also like twice the amount of time that the Maybelline one does, just because of this little spoolie thing on the end of it. It's just, you got to finesse and finesse and finesse, and the formula just isn't holding it as you're working through it. So this one is a fail, guys. I would not suggest wasting your money on it. If you like a bushier kind of natural brow, go with the Maybelline one. Or, you know, if you have already a favorite brow product, but just don't waste your money on this. It's not worth the $9. I just would not recommend it. So that's a fail for Revlon. One in a string. They have not had some good luck lately, but I always hold out hope. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Hope it helped you make a decision on whether this would be a good product for you or not. And it's probably not. But that is it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!